Hello everyone, in today's video I will show you how to use any headphones with your Xbox Series X or S and also keep the ability to hear the game sound and talk in the party as well. So there's going to be a couple of things you're obviously going to need, and if you look up this video I'm pretty sure you have Bluetooth headphones or wired headphones that aren't really gaming headphones. Here the headphones I have are the Sony's XM4s, and they're Bluetooth compatible, and I also have the aux cord for them if I want to go Bluetooth or wired. I also have my Xbox Series X controller. You're also going to need to download the Xbox app from any Android or iOS device as well. So the first thing you want to do, if you want to do this wired, you're going to need to take your headphones and the aux cable that it came with. Some headphones like Sony headphones have a special aux cable, so not any regular aux cable will work with them. So you just plug in the aux cable into the headphone and then plug it into the Xbox Series X controller, and automatically you'll be able to hear sound, but you won't be able to talk in a party. Sorry about that. And you can see that although my headphones are connected, I'm not able to talk in a party. The only thing you could do when they're connected like this is just listen to the game chat or listen to other people talk. So what you want to do is create a new Xbox account. Creating a new Xbox account is totally free, and I could show you how to do that. So in Google, you just type in create new Xbox account, and then you could collect, and then it should be the first link. I'll leave the link in the description down below. And then when you come to this page, xbox.com, you want to create a free account. And with the free account, you just go through all the steps, put in your phone number or email address, yada, yada, yada. After you've created your new Xbox Live account and downloaded the Xbox app from the App Store from Android or iOS, you want to then open up the Xbox app. If you never had the Xbox app before, you would then need to sign in, but I have it before. And if you need to sign out, you could just click your profile pic, go to settings, and then sign out, and then sign back in using the new Xbox Live account you created. Once you've used the new Xbox Live account you created, you then want to add your main account, the account that you play on Xbox with. So you can see here, this is my main account, the Greater Alex. And this is the account I just created, the Greater Alex, but the only thing changed is just the E. So after you do that, you then gain the ability to talk. So now, if I invite myself to a party, I'll be able to talk through the iPad, or anyone else can hear me. So you can see here, my new account, it shows me being on the Xbox app. So let's go ahead and invite that account to the party. And you'll get the notification on whichever smart device you have telling you that an invite has been sent. If you don't get the invite or notification on your phone or whichever device you're using, you can simply click this bell icon, and it'll tell you any notifications that you have. And you can see here, it just happened now that I've been invited to a party. So you just want to click that, or you could click the notification that appears, and it will take you to the party that you're in, or the party that you were invited to. So now you can see that I'm currently talking with my secondary account. So even with the Xbox controller still plugged in, you can hear the game sound, and while you're in the party, you'll be able to talk with your secondary account. One thing that you do have to do with your secondary account is in the Xbox Live party is to put your secondary account on mute, because once you're wearing the headphones and talking and hearing the game sound, you'll be able to hear your own self-talk, and it'll kind of throw you off. So that's one way of being able to use any wired headphones with the Xbox Series S or X controller. One more thing that I do want to mention is on your Android device or iOS device, you want to make sure that's on mute so you don't also hear the echo coming from the party chat. but we'll test this out right quick and you'll be able to hear me talk. I'm gonna put my headphones close to the microphone on my phone, and you should be able to hear me in a muffled voice talk through the headset. So test, testing microphone 1 2 3, testing microphone 1 2 3. In the background, you can hear my the Xbox ring around my secondary account light up. So this is still using a wired headset, or the option for a wired headset. And this is the best method that you could use, because if you want to use a Bluetooth connection, you're going to be dealing with some connectivity issues depending on how strong your internet connection is. So personally, I would say that this is the best method, but I do have another method of showing how to use the any Bluetooth headphones with this method as well. Okay, for the Bluetooth method, you don't need to create a secondary account. You could just stay on your main account, but there are a couple of things you need before doing this. The number one thing and the most important thing I would recommend is having a strong internet connection and enabling remote play on your Xbox X or Series S. So to do that, you want to come to settings, then go to devices and connections, then come to remote features, and then you want to enable remote features. And then here you could test remote play, and while that's running, I also want to tell you that you're going to need the Xbox app again. There's basically no way around it without the Xbox app on any Android or iOS device. So while that's running, it's going to do a quick check of the things you need to test remote play on any device you have. And you can see that this does use internet connection. You're going to have to need over 9 megabytes per second for upstream bandwidth. So that checks off. The rest I wouldn't really worry about too much. So once this is good to go and it says you're good to go, you could then come to the Xbox app on your device. So the next part is to just basically turn on your Bluetooth headphones. I'm doing that here. And then you want to connect them to the device you're currently on or currently using for the Xbox app. And you can see they're already connected, noise canceling headphones. So the next thing you want to do here, once you have the Xbox app open up, you want to click this symbol, and then you go to consoles, and then whichever console, if you have multiple consoles, this is my Xbox One, and this is my Xbox Series X. So you just select that one, and you have the option to remote play on this device. So with this feature, you're allowed to hear the game chat and the game sound. Sorry. So after it gets your console ready, it's gonna ask you to connect the controller. You don't have to do this. This is only the connection between the controller and the device you're playing on. But I recommend that you click continue anyway, because if you're doing this, most likely you're going to be looking at your main screen. So we have remote play set up, and there's another thing we need to do. Over here where you see these 3 dots in the top left corner, you want to click that, and you want to change this microphone sign off to mute. You want it to show mute. So once you do that, you could click the back sign up here in the top left corner again, and then you could start a party on your Xbox app, and you'll be able to hear yourself talk. Now you can see that I have no wires or anything connected to it, so this method does work. So you can see here that I'm talking and my voice is also lighting up without anything being plugged in the controller. So you can see that the Bluetooth headphones allows you to talk in a party and hear the game sound at the same time. And I'm going to put the headphones close to the phone again just to show that while I load up a game. Let's try Modern Warfare, or whichever one you want to call it, and you'll be able to hear it through the headphones whenever it starts up. now that you see that the Bluetooth plays the sound and allows you to capture your voice, you don't really need the iPad right now. Well, you want to make sure that the volume is up, and you can just turn the iPad around if you're going to be looking at the main screen, because you only really need this to capture your voice. So now that we know that any Bluetooth headphones can allow us to talk in parties and also hear the game sound at the same time, you still need your iPad, but you could turn it around and just focus on the main screen you're playing on. Now, one thing I do want to recommend is that you have a very strong internet connection. Even though my internet connection is pretty good, there's times within the Xbox app, the streaming app, where it lags. And so if it lags, if the video is actually lagging, then the audio is going to lag as well. And so that just messes with the voice and everything. So I would prefer the wired method over the Bluetooth method, because if you're capped on internet data, you save on that. And also, there's a tendency for this Xbox app to lag a little bit. And if the video lags, then your voice lags, and the whole the game sound will lag as well. And it's not that enjoyable of experience. But if you have the internet connection to do it, then and you really want to use your Bluetooth headphones badly, then I would suggest you do. But some Bluetooth headphones allow you to turn it on and still have the Bluetooth features in use while using a aux input. I hope you guys found this video enjoyable, and let me know if it works for you or if you need help with any troubleshooting. Thank you for watching.